and welcome back to Amy's Crafts and Things. I'm Amy. Today I'm going to show you how to create your own decorative fill pattern. Once you open up your software, you're going to go up to the upper right hand corner of your screen and click on Option. From there you will go down to Programmable Stitch Creator and you will upload your image under View, Open Template, pick the image you're going to trace, and you will go ahead and resize it to fit your white workspace. And then I like to change the density of that design to about 50% so I can see my stitches as I am designing. I like to have my preview window up, so make sure that's checked. I like the status bar checked and the other two unchecked. So uncheck the width axes and uncheck the guidelines. Then I will go home, and as you can see on the home screen, you have select, point, and draw line. As you can see, there is no curved lines. There are no curved lines in this portion of the software. In order to create curves, you do so by adding more points as you trace around your design. I chose the Christmas tree because it is nothing but straight lines, and it is a great project to start with as you are learning how to create your own decorative patterns. So I will go ahead and click the draw line and I will trace around my Christmas tree. I will do so rather quickly. And always go back and fix your points after you have traced around your image. I'm not going to try to be too perfect here. And close it off, and as you can see in the preview window what it kind of looks like, I can see I have some places where I would like to fix my points. So I will go ahead and click on my magnifying glass. As you can see it on the screen there, I'm going to hold my left mouse button down, draw a box, and it will magnify that right up for me pretty nicely. I will click on my select point tool and I will go ahead and click on my outline, and I will go ahead and rearrange and adjust the points that are just a little bit off. I'm not going to be too fussy here, but this is where you get to be as picky as you want, because this is where it matters the most as far as what it looks like. Let me stitch it out just to make sure everything is okay. And once you're happy with that, then you can go ahead and go up to the upper left hand portion of your screen. You'll see a circle button with some blue stitching on it. Click on that. Save as. I already did this once, so I'm going to save it as number 2 X tree. Decorative fill pattern. The default size I have set to inches. The default size is 3.94 inches. I think you can set that to whatever you would like to, and click on Save. Then I will go back to my layout and editing software and we'll see how that turns out. We'll go up to shapes and I'm going to draw a simple circle shape. I'm going to choose a triple bean stitch for the outline of that shape. If you would like to add text, you can do so by adding text. I'm just going to add the word tree. I'm not too worried about placement because this is just a quick little tutorial to get you started. If you go into your sewing order, you go ahead and select all your objects. Then you go up to background fill, click on that. It will say select the region. I'm going to select the innermost portion of that circle. Go on to the right where it says decorative fill. Make sure you click on that button and click next. You have the choice of offset spacing. If it's set at 0, I will update the preview to show you what that looks like. It just is solid all the way around on the inner part of your circle, and it's solid around your words. Depending on what your preference is, you might want to have an offset spacing. to be a little bit separate. And then you can go ahead and click on your decorative fill pattern. Let's find the number 2 Christmas tree that we created. Click OK. And you can resize that to any size you want. We will do a 1/2 inch. Update our preview. And you can see that it filled in my circle with an offset of 0.08 inches. And click OK. If you would like to take it further and turn it into an applique, you can go ahead in your sewing order, click on your circle shape, which would be the second one down, right click, and then go home. So you want to make sure our object is selected, copy it, paste it, and it will put it down at your copy will be on the bottom in your sewing order, just where you would like that to be. I'm going to change the color of that just because it would turn into an applique then at this point. And because it's an applique, then you're going to want to make sure your machine stops at every step so that you have time to address what needs to be addressed in your applique, as far as putting your fabric down and stitching around it and so on. So we will go ahead and select that object. I will give it a different color. And I'm actually going to turn that into a running stitch. Turn it to a different color. Then I'm going to right click on it again. Select the object, go home, copy, paste, turn it to a different color. So this will be your tack down. Change it to a different color. It's your tack down. Let's go to sewing attributes. I will change that to a runtime of 2 times around, just for the sake of tacking down your fabric, whatever you choose to have on the bottom part of your design. And then we will go ahead and right click, make sure our object is selected, go home, copy and paste again. Change that color to something different. And I'm going to have this be actually more of a zigzag stitch to go around it. And then I can change my zigzag width to however wide I want that satin stitch to be. And there you have it. So we will go ahead and make sure everything is unselected. We'll run through our sewing simulator here to make sure we have everything. So we have our offsets with our decorative fill, and then we have our shape and our words, and then we have our applique portion. And the reason why I showed the applique portion is I am doing rope bowls and I want to be able to attach a bottom to my rope bowl, and I figured this would be a great way to do that with my embroidery machine so that it will hide my embroidery stitches on the bottom of my rope bowl. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to be sure to be notified when I post new videos. Thank you for watching. May your bobbin always be full.